Welcome back, everyone. God damn it. Welcome back, everyone, to UKSG GREEN 2025. This event, we're raising money for Crisis, and you can donate with the links below the stream. We'd also like to shout out BSG for their continued support. Now it's time for a man in an inflatable sumo suit running Japan Sumo Cup. Take it away, Mike.
Inflatable suit? I don't know what you're on about. This is my real body. Hello, yes, underneath all of this, I am Howling Mad Mike, and thankfully doing a bit of co-commentary with me is...
I'm Dark Shocks.
And this is Japan Sumo Cup. Now, what on earth is Japan Sumo Cup? Well, firstly, it's a Flash game, and if you saw my Flash dash from like two-ish years ago, you might know that this is clearly going to be insane. But what actually is it? Well, it's a very unusual licensing collaboration between the Japan Cup, which is basically Japan's version of the Grand National or the Prix de l'Arc or the Kentucky Derby, whatever.
Horse racing.
Horse racing. You have the official Japanese Sumo Council, the JSA, Japan Sumo Association, and Capcom Street Fighter. This is not a bootleg. This was officially licensed. This was completely legal. The only downside is that it was only legal for about a year, and only 4 levels of the entire game were actually preserved, shall we say. So, unfortunately, this is not going to be a full run, but we've still got 4 levels of goodness. So, if I can kind of imagine where the mouse is.
To the left, there you go.
Thank you. Right, and we'll let this...
Hell yeah.
I'd say the music in this game is actually really good. Right, what is Japan Sumo Cup? It is a rhythm game. And
a rhythm game.
It is
a rhythm game.
A rhythm game.
A rhythm game.
And we have our 3 Yokozuna here. That is, for those of you who know sumo wrestling, and I unironically actually like sumo wrestling. In fact, there's a tournament on right now. An Ono show is 13-0 and probably going to be the next Yokozuna, so that's big news in the sumo world. But this is Hakuho. He was arguably the greatest Yokozuna of all time. I've already forgotten the other person's name, sorry.
What's the name of the horse?
It doesn't have a name.
Oh, it's the horse with no name.
It is the horse with no name. So, right, we're going to go into round 1. The game will start when I start the first round. We're going to select our Rikishi. That is the correct name for a sumo wrestler.
Is it all mouse operated?
It is. No. I have to use the mouse to do this, then it's on the keyboard. And our first battle is going to be against Ryu.
Of course.
Or Ryu.
And which keys of the keyboard will you be needing?
Just the up and down.
Okay, good.
Right, we'll let this play out the first time, just so everyone can see. And this is very similar to, virtual horse racing. That's kind of the vibe they've gone for here.
Right. When does timer start?
As soon as the race begins, and
right.
I will notify you, Tech, do not worry. If anyone speaks Japanese, please feel free to enlighten me as to what's being said here. Right, enough of that. Right, 3, 2, 1. Where's the bloody cursor? Is that it?
There you go. You're on it. All right, we're off. I see. I see how this is going.
And as part of this category, I'm going for all perfect. So as long as I get a perfect at the end, we're good. This I can just spam as much as I like. I'll spam as much as I can.
Right, and of course the controls for up and down are hand and hoof.
Yeah, exactly so. And the music is absolutely awesome in this as well.
That's pretty good.
And there's a rhythm game as well, real for a Flash rhythm game, like really tight. That's it, get into the mood, crowd.
Yeah.
Right. End of phase 1.
And for some reason, Rio has lost health.
Well, that's because we've used one of our special moves.
Right, of course.
Christ, where's the mouse there? I should not take my finger off.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Oh, and if I suddenly deflate, by the way, we run out of batteries. This means I can spam up and down.
Nice.
Spamming as much as I can, right? What does Ryu have to say about this?
The poor horse. Yes, this definitely calls for Hadouken.
Right. We're going into the...
Why are we facing this way? Oh, okay.
Because we're pushing against the air.
Ah.
We're forcing, we're
oh, he's
helping
not
our
attacking
horse.
us.
No.
Oh.
So we're forcing our-
we're both boosting ourselves forward.
Exactly.
Ah, right. Now it makes sense.
Right. Can we beat Ryu?
Oh, the photo finish.
You can. Do we get the perfect?
Let's find out. You win. And. Perfect! Yay!
Right. Unfortunately, the official leaderboards are long dead on this game, so I can't submit it to anything. Yeah, this was only actually live for about a year, and then they pulled it, and obviously licensing hell has just completely prevented this. I'll let crowd decide who can go next. Who would you rather next, Dowsim or Blanca? Don't all shout at once. What did anyone say?
They shouted a word that ends in anchor.
Oh, okay.
Banker.
Oh, we can skip this. Oh, where's my cursors? Here we go. Right.
There we go. Fight, indeed.
I should note, it's a rhythm game. It's not actually that crazy. I can offbeat on this, and it doesn't count against my perfect. If you're really not good at keeping your rhythm. But I am in the process, people, of actually setting this up on speedrun.com, because I was nearly late on that one. It lagged a tiny bit there, I think. Because we do have, you do get high scores from this, so
Right.
if people do want to consider actually playing this, it's free to play on Freepoint. Freepoint is a brilliant flash preservation piece of software, well worth checking out if you love any kind of era of like those 2000s to 2010s of gaming, online gaming particularly. You don't know how hard this is in this suit. There we go.
Oh, now the bonus moves are happening.
I love as well how Blanca's horse actually has a orange patch on its neck like he does as well.
I can give you a wonderful tip for those suits, Mike.
What's that?
Lean forward a little bit, you get a nice rush of air down the back.
That's true. Then I might deflate too much.
Is that rule conform?
That is an actual sumo technique.
Right.
That is frontal force out. I can't think of what it's called at the moment. What is frontal force out? Can't think at the moment. Would you believe being in a suit with air whistling around me neck and trying to concentrate on a rhythm game is mildly tricky. My left arm feels completely redundant as well.
Perfect!
Right. On to whoever we didn't pick. That was him. We'll go for Kakaryu. That's who it was. Thank you, game. I could just about pick that out. Now, that was him.
Elephants, well known for their speed.
It's from India, so yes. It's from India, so of course he'd have an elephant.
Of course. Spot the main character.
No clapping from the audience, how disappointing.
Do we have time to read something?
Can we wait till this is over?
We can wait
because
till-
I am legit going for the perfects.
All right,
which is
right,
not
right.
difficult, but
All
at the
right.
same time, it's still failable.
Yep.
We can clap, but only if we do it off time. Would that help?
No. You could try.
50コンボ
Would you believe the clapping is not helping? Right, what has Delzoom got for us? Well, he sets his elephant on fire, not a good start.
Considering half you out there are speedrunners meant to be able to do things frame perfect, that was terribly out of time.
Well, yoga teleport by that.
Ah, right. Well, that sure helps.
What a fair move that is.
Ah, yes, of course.
Spamming. Can hit 250, okay.
Spamming. Oh no, he teleported again. Oh, looks like hey! And yay! Your call whether they read
Yeah.
now?
What would you like to say, Mr. Hodds?
We've had a £25 donation from Dunstay who says, I want to see those cutscenes. And of course, this one going to our Mort the Chicken All Cutscenes incentive. Thank you very much.
Yes, please do donate. We are running out of time on that Mort the Chicken one, so if you can donate, and thank you for your donation regardless, but if you do, please make sure you slap it towards that incentive, because we're running out of time. Right, I'm afraid to say, everyone, this is the last boss of the game, because as I said, this was all the content they managed to get, so we'll go with it. And it's Chun-Li, but we end with Chun-Li. So, let's load the level. Time will be when we cross the line, by the way, Tech, which will be in about 3.5 minutes. Chun-Li is actually she is a harder difficulty, so it does get a little bit more, particularly at the very end. So,
All right.
hopefully I'll get a perfect first attempt on this, but I need to just see. I can see the cursors. I have to look over. Right.
There you go.
Oh God! So now I have to skip. Hakioi!
さあスタートしました各馬ほぼ揃ったスタートです果たしてどんなレース展開が待っているのか
Yeah! do.
50コンボ
Right, that's phase one.
最初のコーナーここで横綱出ました
Let's find out what the special moves are this time.
消耗しささえ感じます期待膨らむレース展開とな
Oh,
りそう
well, I should mention as well, I actually have an active bounty on this, so I'm giving out £50 to anyone who can get me the full version of this
Nice.
game.
さあ2コーナー回って向こう上面
Yeah, the rhythm gets a little weird here. It kind of gets into, like, offbeat territory. Spam it, everyone! Spam!
さあここで各馬コーナーを曲がっていきますおっとここでチュンリーがスピニングバードキックだ
Spinning
Of course.
bird kicker!
Don't
know what that means.
ここからは目が離せない
And it will be time when I cross the line, Tech. Right, yeah, I'll
Alright,
go.
beep spring up. Come on!
And
Time! Perfect! Perfect!
Right, excellent, excellent. Yes, unfortunately, as much as I would love to carry on playing that game, everything after that point, I will show you what happens. Let's say that you want to do like Guile or E-Honda. If you go to play them, it just indefinitely hangs on the loading screen. So you do that, and nothing ever happens, I'm afraid. So if anyone, not boo indeed, if anyone can find the full version of that game, so I have an active £50 bounty for that if you can find the full version of the game, because it was just it's just a shame when you get these little nuggets of absolute insanity on the internet that disappear over time. But no, that's about it really. Thank you for UKSG for indulging this indulging this run. I did not expect it to be accepted. I've been Howling Mad Mike.
I've been Dark Shocks.
Dog Shocks will be back very shortly.
Oh, yeah, right.
With a very unpronounceable run, but if
And you'll be back as well.
I'll be back as well. But yeah. That'll do. Thank you, Huds.
Thank you very much,
Can't
Mike.
wait to get this suit off.
I'll tell you what, the Grand National would be far more interesting if they did it that way. That's my opinion. The fantastic one there of Japan Sumo Cup. As we continue our little meme block here that we've got going on, we've had Street Boys, we've had Japan Sumo Cup. Coming up next, though, one of the greatest games of all time, Squeedola is here to run Skull Island, Rise of Kong. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.